Welcome back. It's a time for some more complaints. And this time, probably the dumbest complaints of all time. Number one then, I used to work security at a casino and a man and woman came up to me and told me there was a man following them. I asked them if they knew him and they replied, yeah, he's the loan shark we borrowed $2,500 from 2 weeks ago. Right. Needless to say, they were escorted safely to their car, then barred for a year. Number two, a guy accused me of harassing him because I kicked him out of the store after the third time he stole from us. He then called the cops. Really? Number three, at a garden centre, some of your plants are wet. Yeah, they need to be. Number four, I work at a bank inside of a grocery store. The customer was very upset that they couldn't buy their toilet paper and Doritos at the teller window. Number five, worked in a sandwich/wing place several years ago. Had a woman order hot wings for delivery. After they were delivered, she called raging that those hot wings made my baby cry. The manager politely offered to send her mild instead. I would probably tell her to lock her doors and stay inside because she's not clever enough to interact with other humans. We ran out of medium-sized fountain drink cups at the place I work at, so we were giving out large ones instead for the price of a medium. A lady flipped out and demanded that she get the drink for free, since it wasn't the size that she wanted. Okay, large for the price of a medium. I kind of get that. Once had a shareholder complain that they only got their quarterly statements every 3 months. I'll let that sink in. Quarterly statements every 3 months. It'll drop eventually. This cappuccino feels like it's half foam. Yeah, they are. Number nine, I work in a burger joint. One particular evening, I had a table of college kids. A blonde girl ordered one of our specialty burgers, the Portobello and Swiss. A while later, I get the food dropped off, and when I'm checking back on them, the blonde, visibly upset, is demanding a different sandwich. I ask if there's something wrong, and she tells me her burger has mushrooms on it. Yeah, portobello mushrooms. It's kind of in the name. Number 10, lady, why won't you let my child swim in the deep end? Me, because she can't swim? I think that's a valid point. 11, this food is too hot. I'd like it replaced with cooler food. Just wait a few minutes is probably a decent answer there. Number 12, a woman managed to spill gasoline all over herself at the gas station I worked at and demanded we pay for new clothing. No, go home, lock yourself in, lock the door behind you, you'll be okay. Number 13, I worked at an Italian restaurant and received a complaint that we didn't have a burger and fries option on the menu. How dare you? How very dare you? No burger and fries at an Italian? Number 14, I was in McDonald's today and a woman came in to complain to the manager that her food had dropped on the floor yesterday and was demanding her money back. She said it happened on the way home. Now, some McDonald's have a policy where if you are eating in and the food drops on the floor from the counter to the table, they will replace it without question. On the way home, though, that's a different story, isn't it? Number 15, I once had a customer threaten to complain to my manager because I'd asked him to leave the store. The reason I wanted him to leave was because the fire alarm was going off and we were evacuating the shopping centre. Burn, baby, burn. Number 16, my husband can be a right moaner. On one holiday, he complained to a member of hotel staff that the birds tweeted too loudly in the morning. I have no idea what he expected them to do about it. Me and our son took the out of him and for the rest of the holiday. I am not surprised. Number 17, I worked in a cafe and when I was 16, the menu specified that the egg on toast was 2 slices of toast and 2 eggs. One day, a man received 3 eggs on his toast. Can't remember the reason, but may have been because he'd already complained about something, so the chef was being nice. He sent it back saying, it was supposed to be 2 eggs. I just don't get these complaints where you are getting more than you should be. Anyway, number 18, I was at work the other day, front of house, when a lady walked in with 2 kids. She moaned at everything basics, like having to order her food and sitting down at a table. Anyway, I dealt with her, and as she was leaving, she moaned that she had nothing to moan about, as, "You're too good at your job." Okay. She came back yesterday to moan at me for being too good at my job. I walked away and let someone else deal with her. What are you supposed to do? Number 19, I've worked in hospitality for decades, and my favourite what the F complaint was when working in an Italian restaurant. We had a customer complain that the macaroni cheese was too cheesy. I can empathise with this hospitality worker, because my daughter has pizza, and we know, pizza has cheese on it, but she complains when it's too cheesy. Is she even a child? And finally, number 20, a tourist at a top African game lodge overlooking a waterhole who spotted a visibly aroused elephant complained that the sight of this rampant beast ruined his honeymoon by making him feel inadequate. I honestly don't know what to say. What are you going to do about that? Anyway, that's another lot of complaints for you. We'll be back soon. Like and subscribe if you want to see more of these complaints. Catch you next time. Take care.